Welcome back to another episode of the Draft Back Podcast. I am Bradley, as always, joined by my co-host Zane. And if you missed the last episode, we talked about our top 10 linebackers in this upcoming draft. So go give that a listen if you haven't already. But how are you doing today, Zane?
I'm doing good, another mock draft. I think these are my favorite thing we're doing right now is honestly the mock drafts. I like the rankings too, but the mock drafts, I don't know, they're always so fun to do. I do one, not one daily, but at least for my team, I might mess around with one occasionally.
Yeah.
So they're always fun to do. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, always excited for another episode. We're doing a mock draft, so I enjoy these. It'll be more fun than the linebacker list. No shot, a little shot at the linebackers. That was still a fun list. That was still a very fun list. But mock drafts are always so fun because it's every team. So
You can always do some craziness in there, stuff that's crazy but understandable.
yeah, like our last mock draft, we cooked. We cooked.
We did cook. I think that was, as of right now, I think that's the favorite one I've done.
Yeah, for sure. But Zane's doing odds and I'm doing evens, so we're alternating every other pick. He gets his team and I get my team. But talking about your team, Zane, the Patriots met with J.J. McCarthy today. Went and got dinner with him.
I mean, we've done that with every one of them, though, so...
Y'all have done it with Caleb, have y'all?
No. Nobody's meeting with Caleb. No one besides the Bears has met with Caleb.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's anything crazy.
No, I really think we're just doing our due diligence at this point. Let's say the Vikings offer us, 4 first-round picks, and we think J.J. McCarthy will be on the board for us, a little bit closer to our pick. We'll probably trade back, get JJ. That'd be the worst thing I could see happening. It's us trading back, getting 4 first, because that's our asking price. Getting 4 first, getting JJ, and then getting another first round pick, picking a wide receiver, and then picking a tackle at 34. Again, honestly, I couldn't complain with that. I wouldn't be extremely happy, but at that point, I'm we just filled out our roster. I can't be upset.
Yeah, y'all get 4 first round picks. I think it's a pretty good deal for that.
Yeah, you're getting. It would probably end up being they're 2 this year, they're 25, and they're 26. So I'd be honestly that could just be a complete question mark as to what those picks are. Sure, I'd expect them to be first half of the first round at least next year. So we'd be getting 3 first round picks. 2 of them in the higher half of the first round, and then 2 of them maybe later, which is still awesome.
Yeah.
So,
and if the Vikings do trade up, surely they're not drafting JJ.
no, they gotta go with May. And if they somehow pick, they pick JJ, and we end up with May after trading back, I'd be jumping out of my seat in excitement. We could be set for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. I don't think May is falling to 3.
I think May is falling to 3, honestly. I think May at 3 just seems like the most likely thing because everybody's saying Jaden at 2. Schefter's saying it, and a bunch of the top people are saying it. So I think Jaden's 2. That's guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, my thing is how I'm thinking of it is this is just we're just finding things to talk about before the draft.
Yeah, maybe some draft talent, just brain fog at this point. People are just forgetting about these guys, I feel as much, and they're just oh yeah, this is what's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
Just to say something. There was the T. Higgin news today that I was oh, really? I'm so shocked. Not really, though. But yeah, I don't know. It's been weird. It's been a weird year for this. It just feels like rumors are happening for no reason. And the Ayuk today, too. They were oh, he's getting traded, or he wants to get traded. Oh, psych, the agent.
Wait, who wanted to be traded?
It was Ayuk apparently requested
No.
a trade, but he actually didn't.
Yeah, that's just. Who knows? Who truly knows?
He
Yeah,
actually
this
just dropped out.
draft.
But that's the
Yeah,
fun
this
part.
draft is very mysterious. Like
Yeah.
you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, we can get right into
Do
it.
you want to get right into it?
You have the first overall pick.
Cool. Yes, total shocker here with JJ McCarthy. No, I'm just kidding.
No
Caleb
surprise
Williams.
there.
Caleb
No
Williams going one, of course.
surprise there.
Yeah.
But I have the second overall pick. I might change this mock draft up a little in the fact that, like, I'm not, like, gonna do anything crazy, but I'm gonna do things that, like, I think that team should do. You know? Instead of, they're
Yeah.
gonna, just to change up the draft board a little bit. Yeah.
So we don't have the same draft.
Yeah, so with
for,
number
the first
2
couple
here,
picks
I'm
every time.
going
Yeah, I kinda
with
get that.
Drake May. He's the second best quarterback. I know the rumors are saying the Commanders will draft Daniels. I'm still on the belief. I still think that it's just talk. People are just talking about it. I could be totally wrong, but you never know.
At this point, I don't even think it's just talk. I think they do like him better because Cliff Kingsbury likes a running quarterback, and so that fits his system better than Drake May. Drake May is more of a pocket passer, which fits more of what the Patriots have with their coaching, and so I feel like it just makes sense for it to fall Jaden and then May. I do,
But May can run.
agree with you. It should be May.
That's the
and
thing.
then
I mean, he
Jaden,
can't run
but
as
I don't
good
think that's how
as
it's gonna end up
Jaden.
being.
Like, Jaden is like in a fun.
Well, May can run. He's not a running QB though. He can do a little bit, but it's like Herbert. Like Herbert can run, but he doesn't like run. Here, no surprise at all. I am gonna go with Jaden Daniels. I don't feel like that's a shock.
Yeah.
It's QB.
Jaden
best
Daniels
QB.
here is a very obvious pick. They need a quarterback. And nothing too crazy so far. But I have the fourth overall pick with the Cardinals. Also, another very easy pick. I'm going with Harrison Jr. because Kyler needs a weapon, and if you can't get a weapon this year in this stacked of a draft class for wide receivers, then especially this high, you're doing something wrong with your franchise.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So, are we doing trades? Yeah. Okay. I have a trade here. The Minnesota Vikings are going to trade up and leap the Giants because that's also the rumor is what's going to happen. So, Minnesota, I think you just they're on. You found them. Minnesota is going to trade with the Chargers and leap the Giants to draft JJ McCarthy at 5. I don't know. I feel like, to me, this feels what's going to happen at this point. I don't agree with it. I think JJ should be available at 11, but I don't think he's going to end up being available
Yeah,
at
so
11.
JJ. Oh, wow. They have him.
Yeah,
Wow.
McCarthy's player 8.
JJ, like, we like JJ here, but
Yeah, that's
like
a little high for my
at
liking.
8 above.
We like JJ at like.
Yeah, I'd probably put
He's not
JJ
even
at
in my top
14.
15 prospects, but I like
13.
JJ.
But
Yeah, about 14, 15. Yeah, about there. They're lower on Mitchell than I am, though, too. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna leapfrog and go ahead and grab JJ because I feel like if the Giants are gonna be there, and I don't agree with it because I just realized they don't have a second round pick.
Yeah, true.
Because if you're not gonna have a second round pick,
But
then what's
JJ
the
in that
point?
system would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Here, I'm thinking about the Chargers trading back up with the Giants and getting the receiver.
Okay.
Because,
I don't hate it. It'd be the Giants. They're at the corner.
like,
Yeah. I don't hate it. I don't think they have to give up the 23. Um, Probably, and then like the
you don't think they'd have
69.
to give up? Nah.
Not the 37 though. I mean, maybe
Alright, yeah.
I do the
See,
37 and not the 69 then.
okay, so they trade back up. I feel like the Giants,
Yeah. Okay.
it would be somewhat smart for the Giants to do this trade, so they get some more draft capital. The team is in ruins right now. There's nothing to do, for the Giants, but the Chargers need a weapon, so they trade back up
Yeah.
and then get a weapon here, and the Giants just trade back a couple spots, get some draft capital, and then get Malik Neighbors. Yeah, so
I like that. And the Giants, now
yeah,
they
it's
get their
not
O-line
really a
and their wide receiver
bad
in the
like
second
trade
round, so
for
they're fine.
either team.
Or vice versa, depending on how this board ends up falling. No, I don't hate it. They might have to pay a little bit more. Honestly, they might. But it's just like we don't know exact measurements, so like people are just gonna have to deal with it because these are way too hard to predict on trades wise. So this is just how we think what might happen, something that could happen.
Yeah,
Here feels like an obvious pick for the Titans, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Joe Alt, it's just no explanation needed at this point, right? Like they need it. They need it bad. That's all
yeah,
Levis needs is
yeah.
an O-line
That's
for
a
this
solid
year for
pick.
him to
Help her build around Will
pretty much
Levis.
have a good chance to succeed. So
Here, I'm thinking about because most of the times Falcon like this is like the easiest pick most of the times. Edge rusher. I was kind of thinking Roma Dunze here.
yeah. Who are they? Ooh. Okay, hear me out. Colts are rumored to trade up into the top
Yeah.
10 right now
I could see that for sure.
for Bowers.
Yeah.
We're doing a couple trades early, but like we probably won't do any more later on. I feel like they are a team that could be trading back because like sure they need an edge rusher. One's going to be available at 15.
Yeah, I could
Like,
totally
one of
see
the
that
top two.
thinking about it now.
They're
Yeah.
probably
I
gonna
can
wanna-
I like
the
that,
Colts
yeah.
might want to leapfrog the Jets to ensure
Falcons.
Bowers.
Trade with and they trade the 8th trade 43.
Falcons and
Oh,
Colts.
Falcons just get next year second, yeah.
You're going the opposite way. I'm like, they don't need to give up any picks.
Oh, okay.
46 and probably second.
Oh, that, yeah, I don't know why that would really
Yeah,
affect.
that should work. I just went it through on my phone. It worked fine. Okay, you got to do it the other way. It's going to be the Colts trading to the Falcons. Yeah, this app's weird about that.
Bowers.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'm sure there'd be like some late round pick in there for
Yeah, just
the
something
Colts to get
different
back to.
instead of Dallas Turner
Yeah,
here.
so here. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're changing up the mock. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Dude, we're having Roma Dunze fall in
Um,
our past couple mock drafts.
yeah, Dallas Turner here, right? Like 9. Yeah, like that just makes a little too much sense.
Yeah. Um,
He's
here
only
I'm.
fallen to like 11 though. He's probably gonna end up going top 10. It's just where
I think I'm
some
going
team.
with.
I do believe his team. Like we're gonna see like 4 trades in the top
It's
10
either
this year.
a Dunes
Something
Shanu.
crazy like that's gonna end up happening.
They've been building their offensive line somewhat decent, and
Ooh, okay.
hey, Aaron
What
Rodgers
do you
has
think
a whole
the
year,
Jets' big
maybe.
need is right now? Wide receiver
So,
2 or offensive line?
but like, who else do they have behind Garrett Wilson?
True, but it's also 34-year-old guys who have won Super
Oh,
Bowls
they
in
do
their
have
career,
Mike
and
Williams.
they're playing on
Okay,
MetLife.
yeah, this is okay. Then draft J.C. Latham here. That's
Um,
yeah. I like
hold on. Mike Williams,
um
Alan Lazard. Um,
yeah.
that's your
Like
boy.
you
That,
don't
that's
go
your.
anywhere
That is
else.
your number 2. So I respect it.
Yeah. Like yes, you do need an offensive line. I think
Ooh.
solid
Oh,
offensive
that's so
lineman in
good
the
for the
second
Giants. If the
round.
Giants end up having this happen, trade back, still getting the wide receiver.
But the Broncos here.
In my opinion, I think this is a wide receiver pick. I think this is a Doomsday all the way.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I was just waiting for you.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
pick it.
For sure. Yes, we did trade their pick last time because they
Yeah, exactly.
here feels useless. It truly feels useless. It's a great class, but
Yeah.
I think
My bad.
Seahawks.
They're
Yeah,
probably
the
gonna trade
Seahawks trade up
back. Yeah.
to get their corner one.
I think they trade back once and get another second round pick and then pick. I'm thinking that
Okay,
too.
there we go.
If you're thinking about
Here?
it, I think I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah.
No, corner, offensive line.
Yeah, and that's short. They don't even have a second out. I do that, and then a second next year, and then for the 12, and then
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
go right through.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, yeah. I actually like. Yeah,
What
I'm
do you
going
think
with
they do
Law
here,
too.
though?
Day one starter.
Yeah.
Old. Yeah. They have Mike McDonald, which I think Law 2 won that system.
It's like, yeah, honestly, for me, it's offensive line and edge are like their 2 big needs, in my opinion. 'Cause they need some youth.
Yeah. Saints, Shanu goes.
He fits their team well.
Yep. Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah. Raiders here. I'm not switching it up. This has been my take probably since
Oh wait,
day
it's
one.
not
I
even
think
screen
Terrion
recording
Arnold
anymore.
is pretty much
Awesome.
already a Raider.
Yeah, my MacBook.
Like it just feels so certain.
It's
Just
been,
how
like,
much
super
Pierce has
slow
been talking
lately.
to him, and like the team's
And
met
like
with
whenever
him.
I have 2 tabs open, it's like
So the
so
Raiders here,
slow.
it just feels like a no-brainer pick them picking Terrion Arnold. He's my corner 2.
Yeah,
I
no,
see the
tell me
argument
about
for
it.
corner 1. I
Well,
like him a lot, and I think I could put him at corner 1, but I just like
yeah.
Quinyon Mitchell just a little bit more.
Yeah, honestly, can you? Because I do not want that to happen again.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I would,
Did it just kick you
but
out?
that happening again,
Our mock
um,
draft was so good,
I
it
can
just
edit this out.
shut down. Did it shut it down or like what?
Like, I'll edit. All right. Well, in the meanwhile, where were we? The Saints.
I love the MacBook.
Oh, that's actually so clutch.
So is it just like deleted the mock?
Zane coming in with the clutch.
You just catch it back up. Like screen share again and see what it does.
Harrison.
Or if you
Yeah,
need to
sorry
like
about this.
I got you.
The Vikings. Yeah. The Vikings were trading up.
That's fine. We're fine. You can leave it in. I'm on the wrong website. Yeah, we're at the Saints with 14. I'm glad I have it pulled up on my phone anyway, because I was just following it along, just in case something happened. So Bears at 1. Aiden 3. Sorry about that, y'all. Harrison. Those trade.
Yeah. A
Let's see
little,
who's trading.
little
Here.
mid
This was Minnesota trading up.
round
Yeah,
recap
Minnesota trading
here.
up with the Chargers. I do like this one a lot. I feel like this is gonna happen. And there's probably gonna be some other stuff involved with it, more than just this. What we had when the trade is just what we're doing, so that the trade ends up going through. And then you had the Chargers trading back up here with the Giants. The Giants trading back. What do you end up doing this?
Yeah, which is like crazy. Having Mims and Fontu.
Neighbor.
Fatontu?
And then, of course, Joe Alt.
Fatianu,
That pick,
yes.
I think, has just stayed for us this whole
Above
time.
him is
Then at
crazy.
8, we had the Colts trading up with the Falcons. Basically doing like a halfway through recap right now. Colts trading up with the Falcons, giving up.
The Seahawks. Bottom left.
Yeah, just a little midway summary. And of course, my app doesn't like my scrolling, so Colts getting Bowers. We had Dallas Turner. This is a great pick. I like this pick a lot for the Bears. Actually, like I honestly, when it happened, I was like,
yeah.
nice.
What
I've heard
like is
that isn't really talked about.
next year's draft class is gonna be very.
I know he's your number 2, which he's so low on their board, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Fatianu. Yeah. So we had Odunze. And then we had a trade back here. I almost messed that up. That would not have been good. And then we had a trade back with the Seahawks. Bottom left. There they are. Trading up with the Broncos. Broncos getting a second next year, which isn't as good as a second this year, but they're still getting another pick this year, and they're only moving back 4 spots. So like you're getting a good deal for the long term. The roster needs a lot. It's not weak. It's just not as good as this year. Like it's like
What are the two things you're
2022.
thinking?
Like you know how yeah it was kind of weak in my opinion. 2022 was like
I would
especially
go
the QBs.
verse,
It's a lot like that
or
honestly.
I'd go Mitchell.
It's just
I'd go
because a lot of the
Mitchell
guys are
because
leaving
their
finally,
corner room's
and
weak.
so
I
they're just
know
not
they
having as
need
much
edge
talent in that
rusher.
year. So this was Latu. 13 was Arnold.
Yeah, and then if you don't have a good
And
edge rusher,
let's
it
see if the
will
website
add a
likes
lot
it.
more
We have
pressure to the
Fashanu
corners.
going at 14. Pull that up. So yes, we had
Yeah,
Fashanu going at 14.
that's fair.
That just feels like the perfect pick. I mean, there's no real way to explain that.
Here
other
with
than
Denver,
it's
you
they need
need
a tackle. He's
a
a left
lot of
tackle.
things.
That solves the long-term need. And then me here at 15. Gosh.
This is
There's two
like
things.
this
Like
is
right
a very
here, I
difficult
like a
one.
lot actually. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know because it's like there are still
Berkshire
good
Mitchell.
players on the board, but like drafting a corner here, okay. Patrick Surtain, they still have
Yeah.
him.
I just don't.
An edge,
They need edge rusher. A
yeah,
lot
I
more
mean,
than
might
corner.
as
They
well.
have Terrell,
Just draft
and they just
Mitchell.
don't have anybody. At
Quentin
edge,
Mitchell
so
here, yeah. Because yeah, you could trade back later in the draft or even
Yeah, so I think first year.
yeah,
At least
trade
for
back
me.
up.
So that leaves Denver for you. At
And you
16.
get the best corner in the room. So that would be funny.
I was almost gonna say another trade back. Like to yeah, but then you need a number two. Like it's for me, it's QB, corner, or trade back. Mitchell. Trade back up, maybe. Throw in.
That's fair.
I mean, they need a quarterback, but
That's
at
a
this
fair
point, I
pick.
just feel like, yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll stick. Maybe they'll pick Spencer
With the
Rattler in the third
Bengals.
or something, and that'll be their quarterback next year. Who knows? That would be.
I'm going with the
See,
Washington
for
guy.
me here, I like a
Wakiani.
lot. I like corner and I like wide
Yeah,
receiver.
move him into
I like
the
corner a little
inside
more
of
than
the
wide receiver
line.
here, though.
Because we were
I was
talking
really
about
hoping Mitchell would fall to 17.
Yeah,
and you
like,
pick,
he
you would have picked, like,
could
Bo Nix.
move
And I've just been
in
set on
side.
this
I
pick,
think he'd play a lot
but-
better inside as well.
Yeah, to me, this feels like such a corner pick because he's been linked there a lot. And wide receiver, I think they're viable, but their defensive corner room is just awful. So for me, it's Wiggins. Honestly, for Wiggins and McKinstry, I think it's like really close for me.
Yeah, and
But
hopefully
at the
build
same time,
that offensive line.
I think I'll
Hopefully
pick
this is like your final
Wiggins.
pick for offensive line in the first round, so you can have this. You can truly have a offensive line built.
Honestly, it feels like two things here.
Yeah.
Washington, Fatianu.
Yeah, dude. The Bengals are so worried about the Chiefs. Like,
can
they
play
think it's a
anywhere for
real
them.
rivalry. And it's not.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
who's the
honestly
Super
think-
Bowl
'cause They
champion?
have a couple versatile guys already.
Not
I think
the
that would help
Bengals.
them a lot because you can put them at guard, center, right guard, right tackle. I think maybe a little left tackle if needed. He can play across the board.
Oh, no, I'm not going with that pick again.
Yeah, I think they'll probably need a couple more. They did bring in Trent Brown, but he's a bum. So like,
That's fair.
You know, they still got a little worry
Yeah.
there, but like it's not as much
That's
of a
totally
worry
fair.
right now.
Here, I'm going
Um,
with Jackson's Powers Johnson. We currently do not have a center on this team at all. So
It is though. Well, okay,
no,
it's not though
not
because the
that I
Bengals win almost every
not that
time
I
we do.
know.
But
Yes.
um, true.
Let me look. I mean, even if we have,
True.
they're not good.
I almost want to just do a trade back here just so you can't have the Steelers pick Brian
Oh,
Thomas.
okay, that's awesome. I just looked up the Steelers
Um,
center for
No,
2024.
I'm playing with you. I'm gonna
First
pick
thing that
Byron
pops
Murphy
up:
out of
the Pittsburgh
Texas.
Steelers will not
they have
aim to
that
draft a
DT,
center
like,
during the first
huge
round of the
DT
2024
right now,
NFL
and
Draft.
as you can see, the freak athleticism, I think they need it on
Well,
that
awesome.
defensive, line. So
Well, okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah,
Byron
I
Murphy
still
here
like
for
who
the Ravens.
who will play center. Yeah, we have not signed one. Yep, there's currently why what? That makes no sense.
You haven't signed one yet? Okay, so it's Jackson Powers Johnson here, right? Okay, I just didn't want to mess it up or anything. Um, yeah. Oh man, gosh dang it. What? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. I still think it's possible. Nobody.
Barks at the TV.
Ooh, I like this too much not to do it. Yeah, this feels like the case. Oh, but they need a guard so bad. Is there any good guards? Like
Yeah,
first round
that's
worthy?
fair.
I
I
know
like that
Barton
pick,
technically
especially
like guard
yeah,
center. He's a freak
yeah. I
athlete.
like that.
Um,
Here
yeah, like I'm genuinely thinking because I've heard
I'm
rumors lately of
going
Barton
with Cooper
like
DeJean
maybe
here.
going a lot higher on boards
Have him play
than
center.
people
He
think,
or not? Whoa, no,
which I
not
honestly
center.
thought right here.
Safety, and he
When
could be very
when I heard he
versatile
might go higher
and
was I
play
thought of y'all.
corner if you ask him to. He
But
can
I
play
think I'm going with
safety,
Flogger here.
wherever you would
Sorry for the
like.
dog if
I
y'all
think
can
he'd
hear the
be a
dog.
good piece to this
She barks at the TV all the
Eagles
time.
defense.
Yeah, she barks at the TV when she sees other dogs or something. Um, I think I'm gonna go with Flogger. Yeah, Flogger here. They need a tackle.
Yeah, I don't
They
hate
frankly
that.
just need an
Yeah,
offensive line. He can probably play some inside if needed as well. So he just feels like the right pick for them.
yeah. Their corner need is almost as big as their wide receiver need. Yeah.
Same. I was like, same. Dang.
Okay, hold up. Before I take this, 29 Michael Penix. Oh my god. What? Okay, how high is?
Thank you
Yeah,
for that so much. The minute you said to Gene, I was like, yes!
that's crazy.
My perfect mock for the Chargers. Because now they end up with. I think it's corner, and I mean, their coach has talked about tackle, but for me, their bigger needs right now are corner and wide receiver, and they'd be dumb not to. Yeah, and like if there was a star,
Watch him turn
corner
out
in
to
this
be like
draft,
the best wide
the
receiver
Chargers
from
would
this
probably
draft class.
pick him with their first pick. Ooh.
So like the Dolphins. The Dolphins could do that.
What the heck? I didn't even see it, dog.
Cowboys
Are we
here.
kidding? 29th overall. I'm
Why
curious.
is their need
Bo Nix is
not wide
33.
receiver at
Come
all?
on, people.
I mean,
What do they have? I'm just curious. I'm gonna look through this real fast. I'm sorry, but like, I'm curious. Okay,
yeah,
what are
that's
they?
fair.
Oh my gosh. I just wrote down all my negatives on a board today, or on like a notes for Worthy, and it's like 7 things long, and I'm like, yeah, I can't draft him. Like, it's just not.
Yeah, like they did not make a single
Patriots
move.
draft him at 34, I'd be so mad.
Which we're still gonna hear next year. This is our year. This is our year.
I think he could be really good if he goes to an
Here,
offense that
I'm gonna
just
go
gets him
with-
the ball in open space. Like early
I'm gonna
on in
go
his
with
career.
Mims.
Like, he's not gonna be able to deal with press
Yeah,
or anything. He's probably gonna be a slot guy, honestly.
they have a need here, so go with the guy they need.
Because they have Cooks and CD, and because they don't have a left tackle, and they don't have a center, and their linebacking core is garbage, and they don't have running backs on the roster. I think wide receiver is a need. It's just not as big as the rest of them right now because their general manager fell asleep during free agency.
I could see like
Every year.
Braswell here.
Love it.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke and go, oh well, guess what? The Packers are gonna pick
Yeah,
an
no, that
edge
would
rusher
does.
in the first
Because
round.
whenever I was
Like, they
watching him,
always
he
do,
does
but
line
I'm
up
not
in
gonna do
many
that.
different areas. So
Because I always feel like they do, honestly. Okay, they don't need a wide receiver, in my eyes. I don't know. Barton's speaking to me right now.
yeah,
for some
this
reason.
is
Let's look at the guards.
Here.
Barton plays all 5. They need a guard.
go with Trop Robinson.
Safeties. I don't like anything here.
They need help on the defensive line. Oh,
I
that
can
could
see
be a
Braswell
dirty
here. I don't
duo.
hate that.
Brian
But I
Thomason,
think
Marvin
Tom
Harrison.
probably needs to go
Oh.
before Braswell does. I don't think they need to go with him.
Oh no.
Dude, I think I'm thinking Barton. It says center, but I think he'll play guard. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, which honestly I should have put him higher on my board because of it. Because versatility is honestly awesome.
yeah.
I can't believe the board's falling. like
Especially a
this.
guy
My
from
goodness.
Illinois. Yeah, I haven't either, but like 6'1".
I love it.
5'7" defensive lineman is crazy.
What? I can't do that though. Mentally, I just can't do that because there's no way they're that. Like, I was supposed to say like psychotic or
Good
something,
guy.
but like, I can't do that though. I really can't put myself to do it. Their corner and edge group need are just too big of needs, and I'm like, they gotta go corner. I don't even know a D. I have not
kind of
watched enough
shorter.
of our D tackles yet to say otherwise.
He's kind of shorter
But
too.
I don't see a guy worth a first round pick for them. Like, worth a first round pick right now for D tackle. I haven't watched him yet.
Oh my god.
I don't think
Oh
there's gonna be
my
two guys
god.
with
Dude,
Kirk
is this a
Cousins.
5'11" corner draft class?
I read 5'7". I was like, he's 5'7". No. Genuinely was like, what? He didn't have an athletic score. I don't think he went to the combine. I'm saying no thanks. I'm crazy. I know, but I'm picking my corner that I've stood by um, for the longest time now. Lassiter, in my opinion, has probably one of the higher upsides of this group. He didn't test amazing, but like his everything, dude. He what?
Yeah, that's fair.
He's also
And
he's a little
honestly,
short.
sometimes
Honestly, like
you just
between
like the guy.
I'm between two
You just
guys, but
like
like
what you
everybody
see
else
on
is like
film more than you
5'11".
do other guys.
Look, yeah, see, like everybody's 5'11", except for maybe nope, they're all 5'11". Let's see, 5'11". Yep. Look,
Um,
right, and then I think Milton's the only one that's nope. Milton is
Here,
is it Tampa?
Brian Thomas
Yeah,
Jr.
Tampa's the only one left that's not.
Yeah, like
I think Lassiter,
you need
though,
wide receiver
he'll
here.
probably be one of the
There's
better
just
guys of the group.
no other option.
The only reason his RAS score was so low is because it's 40, and he doesn't play that slow. Straight line speed does not matter in the NFL. I'm a lot higher on him than I know a lot of people are. I just don't know what it was about his game.
It
I just
is
liked
the
more.
bottom
Because
Georgia
three was their number one
or
guy.
4 here
So I
is
think
just
they're
like
gonna get there.
ugly picks.
Honestly, I probably was gonna pick Chop here if you hadn't already, but I'm gonna pick Lassiter here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which my wide receiver rankings have changed tremendously as of late.
Here,
Because of what I like on film from other guys now.
I'm going with
others.
Guyton. Actually, they had a pretty good offensive line,
What?
though.
Shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Wide receiver,
No.
I feel like they.
Let's talk like it here. This is just a gross pick spot, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so
Yeah, I'm
gross.
gonna go
I
with,
just don't know. I'm honestly, I
Johnny
wasn't gonna pick him
Mitchell.
in the first round. I was refusing, but I think Johnny Newton
Yeah.
just works.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Okay. They were fine,
Okay, that's fair.
actually. Outside of like the
Um,
only reason it's on there is
here,
because they might need a right tackle. It's just
Especially
a
after the
question mark at
Rashee Rice situation, I feel like you have to go receiver.
all they have
Um,
right now is Zay Flowers, so I wouldn't hate a wide receiver here. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna be a little selfish and trade up with a certain team. Yeah. If you hadn't done that, I was gonna have the Patriots trade up at 31 to jump the Chiefs. I was not doing that.
Brandon
I'm not letting
Rice?
that happen. I don't want to put that out in the world
Oh.
where Donnie Mitchell falls.
Oh,
right here.
sorry. I thought you were like talking about like, I was like, wow,
No, I do like Guyton
crazy
in the
pick
first
here.
round. No, honestly.
I'm kind of thinking Lad McConkey.
And so I'm agreeing with you that Guyton needs to go.
I actually,
So I'm gonna have Guyton go here.
yeah, dude, because Lad McConkey could be a very high motor guy.
I know. You really do. I mean, they have a small.
Just something
guy,
you
so
want
everything
from a
doesn't
guy,
feel right.
truly.
But like who?
But yeah,
Pull up my rankings
I
right
say
now, just
Lad
to think
McConkey
about
here. Yeah, not
I'm
what
assuming
Chiefs fans would
X or
want
Z
because of the
wide
Xavier
receiver.
Worthy.
What did Rice
But-
play this past year?
Yeah,
Rashee Rice.
yeah. But
No.
yeah,
No, that'd be insane. I love that. I actually do. I hate it.
yeah.
I hate it so
I
much.
remember
but I love
watching
it
him,
at the same
and
time.
I really liked what I saw from him.
Yeah, he's always first on the field, last off the field. High motor, high intensity, plays dirty, plays down and dirty, takes the hits. Yeah, truly all you could want from a guy.
Yeah, but like, hold up, what was his drop rate last year? Yeah, I have it written down.
Yeah, but I think they need to realize Worthy is not that guy.
Um,
Like, he's really not that guy. That is the full mock right there. Honestly, I liked it a lot. I will say, Lad fell one spot on my board only because the injury concerns, but I still think
he only
he
had
has
two
the upside to
drops.
be one of the best of the group.
Vlad McConkey, two.
Dude, he gets. My concerns are his hands and his injury history because he's got small hands, like really small hands.
Yeah, that Lad McConkey and Patrick Mahomes.
Not like his
dude,
hands,
was
like his catching ability, but like,
nasty.
is he going to be able to deal with the NFL passes?
Yeah,
I don't
very
think he had a
true.
high drop rate. I think he was like, I don't think we have a measurable for this year because he didn't play enough because he got hurt.
Oh wow.
I will say, since I sent you my list again, it has changed up a little
I'm
bit.
assuming you moved Polka.
So
I assumed you moved Polka
I
up
change it
higher.
every week though. I feel like every time I watch a little
Yeah.
more, I fall in love with a different prospect. Yeah, okay, it's changed. How much? Two. He also, yeah. I feel like people are going to be throwing the ball harder in the NFL though. But Mahomes, it'll be fine. He'll still get it fine. So like if it's Mahomes throwing it to him, there's no worry. That'd be such a filthy duo. I'd hate watching that, but at the same time, it'd be so filthy. It'd be like I can't look away. Um, yeah. Since I sent you my list,
Yeah, that's fair.
my 6 has changed. My 7 has changed. My eight through 11 have all changed.
Yeah.
Or not eight
And
through
and
11, my
you'll
6
tend to
through
like
11 have all changed.
players if you know that they'll go towards your team.
Yeah, but it's just like the order. Yeah, a lot. I've become such a Polk fan. It might partially be because I think he's probably getting drafted by the
Yeah, that's
Patriots.
fair.
Um, the reasoning behind that is because our uh, wide receiver coach was their wide receiver coach last year,
Yes,
and
yes, we do.
he has like an
We
inside
do.
scoop on the room. And I feel like if we
Like
have
we
a
only
top
have
30 visit or
Pickens.
anything with him, we're probably going to draft him. Or we might just not because
Yeah,
we already
Calvin.
have the inside
Yeah.
scoop. So
This is
I'm just
Calvin Austin. I've
I
seen
feel
it
like
on
Polk is
Twitter.
probably gonna
Calvin
end up being a
Austin the
Patriot
third,
if anybody.
number 1 year. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, you liked him in the
Yeah.
Matt Canada offense
Honestly, I think that's
then,
part of it though. Is like
because we used him
part of it's
on
just
jet sweeps
I think he's gonna be a Patriot.
only.
I think if McConkey's there, I'd be ecstatic though. So I need a wide receiver. I need one bad. That's y'all need one too, right? Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, you have Calvin Austin the third.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I'm not the biggest.
Breakout year. I'm ready. I'm so down. I think I invested in
Oh,
him
yeah.
in Dynasty when he
Yeah, I'm not
came
the
out of the
biggest
draft.
Xavier Worthy fan.
Sure. Yeah, he was just super quick, which is I think the same reason people like Worthy, but he was also bigger than Worthy. It's so funny to me. Like people need to realize Worthy, right? His measurables suck, but his athleticism is great. But if he puts on the
Yeah.
measurables that he needs to,
Yeah. Wait, you should send me that
the other
podcast.
stuff will go down. It's like it's gonna even
Oh,
back out.
that episode. Oh, are you talking about the top 30?
He's gonna even out, and he'll be like, I think if he fixes everything, he could be fine. But he can't get off a press worth of crap. So I said he was a lot like Hollywood Brown, which honestly feels so accurate at this point.
Yeah, Roma Dunde fallen.
I don't.
Yeah, Roma Dunde
I even took
fallen
him
is
out of
the
the
only
top
like
10.
question
Dude,
mark
I don't
there,
even have him
but
top
those
12
other guys
anymore.
solid.
I finally I saw PFF. I saw some guys talking on it, like from PFF, and they had him outside of the top 12, and I felt so okay to do it now. After I saw that, I was like, okay, I can actually be like okay with this. I thought I was crazy, but then I saw the PFF people doing it, and I was like, yeah, that works great. I did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they did their top 30. I do like this mock draft though. I'm looking back at it. That first 11 feels so clean.
No, just waiting for the NFL draft, really.
I don't know what it is, but like if something like that happened,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Twitter,
10 days.
everybody could be going nuts.
Yeah, 10.
What do you say? Yeah,
I just saw this.
yeah.
Brandon Ayuk has
Maybe the Bears
unfollowed
would
the 49ers.
flip flop. I don't know.
Mm.
I could see that honestly. I could see it going. Odunze at 9. The Giants trade back up after trading back, like the Chargers did with the Bears this time.
We'll take
the
him
Bears
over
only
in
have 4
Pittsburgh,
draft picks
too.
this year.
Actually, I think every team would take
So
him.
I think that would make sense.
Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts on anything going on?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, we're what 11 days, 10 days, 10ish. I think we're
Yeah,
10
honestly,
now.
I don't.
Let me see. I have a yeah 10 days, 20 hours, 42 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yeah. Oh.
Which is why
Oh,
I think
okay.
people thought he requested a trade,
yeah,
but
I
he
have
hasn't
to.
yet. So I don't know. The Patriots should just trade their second round pick to the Niners for him. To be honest, Send
Like,
it
we
over.
will never see the Bengals back into the Super Bowl
That'd be so.
until 20. I think they're
I think
going to
a lot
fall
of teams
apart.
right now, yeah. Unless they have like 3 wide receiver ones already. Which I don't think
No, I
Cleveland does.
truly like Joe Burrow. I do like Joe Burrow.
They take him.
I'm just worried about his if he can stay healthy. Like, I do
say
like Joe
the
Burrow.
Niners
I
and,
wish he was on a different team
Bengals
so I
just
could cheer for
swap
him, as well as Lamar
Higgins and,
Jackson.
Ayuk, you know, and then
But,
just
like-
pay the other person.
Yeah,
If
Joe
that's
Burrow.
really
yeah.
the issue is the team.
Because
you
the
know,
Patriots
just
suck
swap 'em.
now,
And then
so
they're both still on Super Bowl contenders, and then nobody.
yeah.
Nobody has
I
an
mean,
issue.
I still have my I still
You're
have
such a
a
Bengals hater,
tad
dude.
bit of
I
beef with the
swear.
Patriots,
Just-
but not too much.
You hate on them constantly. I mean, it's respectable, but it's constant. It's like me with every team in my division. I have to do it, so I respect it.
Yeah, after Brady left, everyone was like, okay, well, everyone was just
I
beefing
don't know
with
about
Brady
that.
because
I
Brady
really
was so
do see
good.
him. I know. I know you don't believe in Joe Burrow. I know you like Lamar more than Joe Burrow.
I did see that. Like, would you come back?
That's fair. Okay, hold on. If Joe Burrow was on the Patriots, could you cheer for him? Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if it was
So
like
this
just
is
'cause he's on
confirmed. The
you
Patriots are
couldn't cheer for
drafting
him then
Marvin
either.
Harrison at 3. Brady knows something.
I mean,
We can
It's
title
fair.
this.
I understand it. I think a lot of the beef for the Patriots, like a lot of fans and everything, are starting to
Oh
get
wow.
rid of that. Because, like,
We
okay, now they're
could we
suffering
could
like
title
us
this
too, so
episode
we can't really
Brady
beat on
knows
them too much
something.
anymore.
Patriots take a wide receiver 3 question mark. You said what?
It was so fun watching that stuff go down. It was so fun this past week or so. He was just trolling everybody like, "Yep, I'm coming back."
We should.
It made me laugh.
Uh,
He was like 50,000 likes and I'll come back. And then our current quarterback Jacoby Brissett said, "I'm not liking that." But yeah. Oh, totally,
Yeesh.
totally. No, it's QB or bust at this point. We haven't even talked to a wide receiver top 30 visits. We haven't even talked to Marvin yet. So that works. Maybe we should do that next time. Right. I said maybe we do for the next mock draft, have them pick Marvin, and then at the bottom put Brady comes back. Um, yeah. All right. Well, I think that's where we wrap it up today. So, thank you all for listening to another episode of the Dropback Podcast. Be sure wherever you're listening to leave a like, follow, subscribe, or even a comment. We always appreciate it. If y'all disagree with any takes or anything, let us know down in the comments below. As always, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all tune in the next one, and peace out.